channel. This is episode 2 of my vegetarian actually series that I'm really excited about. So I will be making a homemade pizza today, which is vegetarian, and we'll just get straight into it. So for starters, I'm making the dough from scratch, and I will need 4 cups of flour, then 2 tablespoons of instant yeast, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, and some salt to taste. So mix it. So once it's mixed, we'll make a hole in the middle and add an egg. One cup of warm milk, at this point I now have to dig in with my hands, and I'm adding some softened butter. So this is 6 tablespoons. I just winged it, to be honest. I don't even know if it's 6 tablespoons, but the recipe said 6 tablespoons, and I will leave a link to the original recipe that this is inspired by, which I then modified slightly and made vegetarian. The dough's feeling a bit dry, so I'm adding just a teensy bit more milk. So now flour is surface, and then I'm supposed to knead this for 10 minutes. So I'm supposed to do this and then flip it and knead it this way, and then I just repeat this for 10 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes. It actually wasn't that bad, you guys. Like 10 minutes is 3.5 Sabrina Carpenter songs. So if you're like me, who always has stuff on their mind, like it went by very quickly. And the dough now looks, good. I was worried before. It's now looking like an actual dough. So I will just put it in this bowl that looks messy. I've seen people kind of grease, let me grease it. Yeah, so I've just added some vegetable oil to the base. Then I will put it in here and cover it and leave it for 2 hours. So I'll come back after 2 hours. Hopefully that instant yeast will work, because I literally cry if it doesn't. But yeah, I'll check back in once this has risen. Fingers crossed. Alrighty, so I'll now move on to the sauce. So I opted to use these ingredients. The original recipe has different ingredients, so I wanted to be red. So I have 2 red bell peppers. I'm using 4 tomatoes. She used I think scotch bonnet chilies. But yeah, I'm just using like regular chilies. I don't know what these chilies are called, but yeah, they're from my mom's garden. As well as these small onions. So I'm supposed to use 1 onion, but I've just used like a whole bunch of these little ones, which I will chop up and fry in a bit. using one vegetable stock cube, so you can use whatever you want. I just opted for a vegetable stock cube. So, which I will crumple up a bit. Oh, the chilies. There were chilies, right?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I forgot the chilies. I will also add some salt to taste. Give it just a little bit of a mix. Then I'm supposed to add a cup of water and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. I will let this cool while I fry like my protein. So I will be using these sausages. So this is the brand that I use for my vegan sausages or vegetarian sausages, but these are vegan. The spicy sausage is an acquired taste. Like I wouldn't recommend this unless you're making it for something like a stew. I like this for, I don't know, like stewy type of sausage. It goes down, but on its own where you just fry it and eat it, it's not the best, but I thought it would be nice for a pizza. The same brand has traditional sausages or braai sausages for my Zambian peeps or my Southern African peeps, and that's what I usually get if I want to do a roast. And I will do videos later on where I showcase the other type or this variant, but this is not the type that you buy to just chew on its own. It's an acquired taste, I would admit that. So yeah, I'm doing sausages for my toppings as well as some mushrooms. 8:30. So our dough has been sat for 2 hours. Okay, so just put some flour to the surface. And I always see people like punch a dough. Let's see. Oh, nice. So I am splitting this dough into 4, and we're eating all so I'm by the way, it's my birthday today, like my actual birthday. So this is like a fun activity with my family, and yeah, I'm splitting it into 4, but everything will be eaten today. Like I'm not storing this for later, but you can if you want to. But yeah, we are eating every single pizza today. Yeah, so let me just roll this one out. We need it first.
You can like fold the edges to make a circular shape, no? Or you just leave it?
Let's keep it rustic. I realized I was supposed to put it in the pan first, so let me grease this pan. Like the sauce is a lot. Like this is just one pizza and I still have a gigantic bowl. Our sausages. Which might be a bit much, but it's just it's homemade. Let's just do a little bit of overkill. And our mushrooms. Then we have our bell peppers. I think I cut way too many. This is just half. Okay, granted, I use very big bell peppers, but yeah, I don't want to overdo it. Oh, and this is half of a large bell pepper. I think I can put the green as well. Let me remember that I'm filming for YouTube, so I can at least attempt to make it aesthetically pleasing. Then I will add the remainder of the cheese. So how many degrees?
360? 3, yeah.
75 means it's a very low. What? Was what? 3 what?
360 degrees, I think.
Kindly convert for me
to
Celsius. I know that's Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's Fahrenheit?
Yeah. Like a stove doesn't even go that high on Celsius.
180.
180? Whew. So let me just say, if you're going to make this, highly encourage you to do. Like it's actually been fun. I've enjoyed myself. I feel like it'd be a really nice like family activity, or just you and your friends cooking at home. Like I think it's still a good idea. but give yourself 4 hours. I gave myself 2.5 max. Here we are, 4 hours later, and it still has to be in there for 15 to 20 minutes. So it's going into the oven for which was preheated like 30 minutes ago. So yeah, at 180 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. Like I'll put the Fahrenheit in the caption. Okay. So yeah, my brother's frying and vegetarian things on the side. Don't mind. So I think I will make a better pizza this time. So I make sure I was in a bowl first. Hopefully this will make sure it's round, right? Yes. I think we'll win with this one. Okay, this is much better, right? I think so.
That looks like a huge pizza. Are you in these?
Yes.
This is my second video.
So I feel like I may have overdid it with the toppings. It could have been less, but yeah, this is the pizza. Let me try and put it on some sort of plate. But yeah, let me try and move this to something else. So here is my little rustic pizza. Girl, I am tired. It was still worth it though. It was still worth it. Please try it. I will cut into one. The base ended up being a bit charred. Shame. But yeah, let me do one slice. I'm not gonna lie, like the dough is flimsy. It's not a very thick dough. And maybe it's because I overrolled it. I was greedy. I wanted a bigger pizza. So maybe if you leave it thicker, it's probably better. So I have a slice that I'll bite into. The dough is actually fine. It is. Guys, it's a vegetarian pizza. Like, if you want one to make at home, it's nice. If you want to, you can buy it. But I think it's nice. I added too much of the sausage and the mushroom, so it's a bit of an overkill. I would definitely add more cheese next time. You do that. Yeah, oh, this one is a bit cheesy. One second. One second. This is a cheesy section. Let's see. Okay. That's good. Definitely experiment. Yeah, that's my homemade pizza video. It was very random. I think next time I will make it beforehand, tweak it like I should have. Sorry. But yeah, I'll have it a nice crisp cold savannah in my pizza like I usually do, even when it's store-bought or restaurant-bought. It's store-bought, restaurant-bought. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Guys, look at this one. It's so much better. Even the dough looks nice. Like it's not too burnt or anything. My goodness. And this one has the original recipe from the link that I will insert to the sausages, bacon, and chicken.